Welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Yashira and you're watching Nltv Midday News. First headlines. Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana urges the women of India to demand for 50% quota in all spheres, stating that granting 50% reservation to them is not a charity but their right. CH says that it is an issue emerging from the thousands of years of suppression. The Manipur government has demanded for National Investigation Agency probe into kidnapping and killing of social activist Athwan Abome by alleged NSCN-IM cadres. Nagaland to receive 200 crore as special assistance from the Ministry of Finance in view of a higher multiplier effect of capital expenditure and to provide the much needed resources to the states in the wake of second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. In a new traffic regulation notification, the stretch from New NST to Khujije North Gate via Razu Point in Kohima have been declared as no parking zone, while city centre site and Khujije North Gallery area have been made into parking zones effecting from 1st October 2021. Now the news in details. The Manipur government has appealed the union government to initiate probe by the National Investigation Agency in the kidnapping and brutal murder of social activist Athwan Abome, the activist, on September 22 on his way to inauguration program of the Temenglong football ground built under CM N. Biren's developmental project, by abducted by some alleged NSCN-IM cadres and was bundled in a jeep. Later, his body was found 35 kilometers away from the venue. There have been reports that his skull was smashed with a sledgehammer and spade. The Ministry of Finance launched the special assistance to state for capital expenditure for 2021 to 2022 in view of a higher multiplier effect of capital expenditure and to provide the much needed resources to the states in the wake of second COVID-19 pandemic. Under these schemes, the state of Nagaland, among 6 other states, is said to receive capital project of rupees 200 crore each. Meanwhile, Assam, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand have been allocated the rupees 400 crore each. The Ministry of Finance also informed that the special assistance is being provided to the state governments in the form of 50 years interest-free loan up to an overall sum not exceeding rupees 15,000 crore during the financial year. The District Tobacco Control Cell Perin launched a smoke-free district campaign at the ADC office Perin. The additional Deputy Commissioner of Perin, K. Mathung Changlao, while launching the campaign, highlighted the issues of tobacco and stressed on the importance of working together with the civil society organization to sensitize the public. The ADC also urged the District Tobacco Control Cell to organize more poster campaign and other activities to create mass awareness on the hazards of smoking. Senior pastor of Nagaland Christian Revival Church, Reverend Dr. Shivoto Asumi, passed away in referral hospital in Dimapur on Sunday due to comorbidity issues. Dr. Asumi was born in Lita Old Village on the 10th of February 1949 and baptized on the 13th of October 1972 by Reverend Yesudas in Mokokchung. Furthermore, he was Vice President BSI Dimapur Auxiliary from 1996 to 1999, National Executive Member Bible Society of India from 2000 to 2004, Principal of Living Bible College from 2003 to 2008, President of NCRC Council from 1996 to 1999 and Executive Secretary NCRC Sumi from 1992 to 1996. At the time of his demise, he had left his wife along with 4 children. His funeral took place at 11 a.m. at Iralibil village near Garo Baptist Church. Meanwhile, Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nephew Rio, has shared his condolences via a statement. In statement, Rio said that Asumi was not only a powerful and charismatic preacher, but a genuine human being who had deep concerns for the welfare of the Naga people. To 64 tons of illegal areca nuts seized in Kohima on Saturday. Based on a tip-off, the security forces and the Nagaland police apprehended 7 persons along with 3 trucks filled with areca nuts. According to officials, the trucks were seized at Paramedical Colony in Kohima. Reportedly, the seized areca nuts weighing 264 tons would cost around rupees 1.58 crore in the market. Further, the apprehended individuals were handed over to the Customs Department along with the seized areca nuts. One NSCNK cadre surrendered before security forces in Arunachal Pradesh's Tirap district on Sunday. Reportedly, concerted efforts of Khonsa Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR North to convince the insurgent groups to rejoin the mainstream have resulted in surrender of the insurgent of NSCNK. According to an official of Assam Rifles, said that the surrender of the cadres will hopefully motivate other cadres of the region to rejoin the mainstream. Deputy Commissioner and Kohima RTA Chairman Gregory Thejaweli has notified new parking regulations in Kohima with effect from 1st October 2021. The stretch from New NST to Kojiche North Gate via Raju Point in the state declared as no parking zone, while City Centre site and Kojiche North Gallery area made into parking zones. No on-street parking is permitted from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. while loading and unloading of goods has been set from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Furthermore, no parking will be allowed outside the entrances of DC's office, Commissioner's office, SBI office for smooth functioning of the traffic. Meanwhile, the DC has also notified that the parking sites at City Centre, Kujochiche and from Post Office Wide Junction to Congress Bhavan would be jointly managed by Kohima Smart City Limited and Kohima Village Youth Organization. India reports 26,041 fresh COVID-19 cases with 276 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.76. A total of 29,621 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which bring the total recoveries to 3,29,31,972 cases across the country with 2,99,620 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland's total cases stand at 31,181 with total 29,110 recoveries. Chief Justice N.V. Ramana on Sunday urged women to battle for 50% reservation for all women in all spheres. He further stated that it is an issue emerging from thousands of years of suppression and that women are entitled to it. It is a matter of right which nobody is doing any charity by giving 50% reservation to women, and that it is a high time to have 50% representation of women in the judiciary. He said that he will be very happy if this goal is achieved. At a time when the union government is still at the proposal stage for reserving 50% panchayat membership for women, Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana on Sunday strongly battled for 50% quota for women in all spheres of activity, urging them to shout and demand for the right. The CGI's strong backing for women's right to 50% reservation came during a function organized by Supreme Court Women Advocates Association to felicitate 9 new SC judges. What can be termed as an alarming scenario in Dimapur, reports have surfaced that alleged practice of prostitution is going on underneath a flyover and an auto stand in the commercial hub of Nagaland. Allegations have been made by locals that a group of non-local people suspected of entering from Bokajan and Lahorijan area of neighboring state of Assam are operating the sex racket. Reportedly, it has been learnt that previously such activities were carried out from New Market area of the city. But after facing public wrath, the sex workers have shifted their area of operation in the said place. As such activities are turning the flyover and auto stand a hub of prostitution, the locals have expressed their grievance over the negligence of both government and police. They also demanded that immediate action should be taken by police to bust the racket.
मेरा भाई आएगा पैसा लेने के लिए गए हम।
नहीं आप लोग यहाँ क्या करते हैं? पूरा झुंड बना के लड़की लोग बैठ के शाम में भी आता है, रात में
अलग लड़की की बात हम नहीं जानता है। मेरा भाई जब परपिन रोता है ना,
ये लोग कौन था जो तेरे साथ बात कर रहा था?
वो चीना जना है इसलिए। हाँ, एक ही जगह में रोता है हम लोग ना।
हम लोग को देखे क्यों भाग गया?
ये लोग गलती कर रहा है इसलिए आप लोग को डर के भाग गया। हैं?
क्या गलती करता है वो लोग? बोलो।
आप लोग को देख के डर के भाग गया। हम जानता है मेरा मन छपा है, हम इधर बैठे।
वो लोग क्या गलती करता है वो बोलो ना मेरे को।
नहीं जानता है वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं।
आपका मुंह से ही निकला था कि वो लोग गलती कर रहे हैं।
आप लोग को डर के भाग गया ना। हम तो गलती नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम इसलिए
क्या गलती, वो लोग क्या गलती कर रहे हैं वो पूछ रहे हैं हम।
ये लोग बाजार में क्या करता है हम नहीं जानते हैं।
तो कैसे आपको कैसे मालूम हुआ कि वो लोग गलती?
एक ही साथ में बैठे है ना। ये लोग बोलता है बाजार में आता है, ये लोग दुकान करता है। एक ही बस्ती में बैठे है ना।
बस्ती कहाँ है?
लाहौरजान
से आता है सब, जितना लोग आता है यह लड़के लोग।
नहीं, दो टू के हम जानता है, दो टू भाग गया ना, वही दोनों के जाना है, अलग खुद नहीं जानता है हम।
तो अलग
जब पार्किंग में आएगा तो ना हाजिरा किया, उधर से मेरे को 12,000 मिलेगा तो ना, तो आज बोला है 2,000 देगा, हम बस्ती जाएगा।
तो आप बोला आपका बस्ती का लोग भी साथ में आता है। आपने अभी बोला कि आपका बस्ती
का नहीं है, लेकिन एक ही साथ में बैठे हैं हम लोग।
दो लड़की को पहचानता नहीं है, बाकी तो बस्ती से साथ में आता है, ऐसा बोला यही कि नहीं तू?
हाँ।
तो क्या है
हम लोग
आप बात बहुत बदल के बोल रहे हैं यार।
हम लोग का असम का नहीं है।
आपको का असम का
नहीं है।
कहाँ से आ रहा है? ओरिजिनल
लाहौरजान से आ रहा है ना। एक टिकट में हम लोग 12 बैठे हुए तो ना, तो मेरा भाई आएगा, बोला है ब्रिज का ऊपर में बैठो, हम पैसा लेके आएगा। तो आएगा, मेरे को पैसा देके भेज देगा, हम चला जाएगा।
अच्छा, ये लोग क्या करता है बोलो ना मेरे को पहले से।
ये लोग क्या करता है नहीं जानता है, ये लोग बोल रहा है दुकान करता है, वही जानता है।
World Contraception Day program was organized by the Shamata Battalion, Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR North and Headquarter 7 Sector on Sunday. The program was held at Police Baptist Fellowship Hall, Shamata, Tuisang. Participants of the program were educated on the importance of contraception and how to avoid unwanted pregnancy. The program was also aimed at educating the masses on sexually transmitted diseases like HIV. The second in command and CMO Shamata Battalion Dr. Jacob Lalmal Som delivered a PowerPoint presentation on use of contraceptive kits, its advantages and prevention of unwanted pregnancies. While giving major importance on women's health, Mrs. Sitala, Secretary, Women Department of Police Baptist Fellowship Shamatar, expressed gratitude to the Shamatar Battalion Assam Rifles on behalf of the people of Shamatar. District Industry Institute Kohima, in collaboration with the Department of Industries and Commerce, organized an exporters conclave on Saturday at the Conference Hall of Industries Directorate, Kohima. The conclave was graced by additional Deputy Commissioner of Kohima N. Bhavani as the chief guest. While speaking at the program, Bhavani said that problems faced by farmers is due to lack of linkage with the markets, and that even though the climatic conditions give surplus production, however, most of the time the produce gets spoiled due to lack of proper packaging and cold storage facilities. She further encouraged the farmers to go for crops that suit the soil and climatic conditions, and informed that the recent inaugurating of soil testing laboratory in Kohima will be able to identify the types of crops which will enable to boost the productions level of the state. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Welcome to St. Joseph University, where our vision is to learn, discover, create, and innovate. Our university comes with a state-of-the-art infrastructure where we offer chemistry lab, an engineering lab, life science lab, physics lab, zoology fieldwork, and many more. Come and be part of one of the leading universities in the Northeast.